What's up, guys? I didn't realize I went live. You guys can all hear me? Yes, yes. What up, guys? Okay, cool. Um, Perfect. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button by accident, and yeah. Anyway, what's up, guys? I'm sorry I'm a little late. I'm a couple minutes late. That's not like me. I was busy doing some pretty exciting stuff, actually. So it was for good reason, I promised. Real Ridge Runner, you're the best. Thank you, sister. Hope you get that AC fixed ASAP. You're not sorry. Jamaican Vivi, don't be stirring the pot, please. Okay, listen, I was so busy that I was in this trade and hold my hands up. I was not monitoring it. I mean, I have my stop in place, I have my TP in place. You can see here that we came really close to my take profit, but I wasn't managing it. I wasn't here actively managing it. So I kind of missed, manually exiting. So I'm still sitting in this. I'll explain all the trades I took today and go over everything. But yeah, I was pretty busy doing some, recording some exciting stuff for you guys. So um yeah, like I said, all good, all for good reason. Um on First time caller, long time listener, glad I couldn't today. What's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Um You're also sitting in probably the same long. Yeah, I mean, I'll explain everything, all my reasonings and all of that. Okay, let's go. I want to go over all my trades from this morning, guys. Then we can get into my current trade and go from there. And Sadie, I will also answer your question in just a sec. I'm just going to go into this first. So if anyone was tuned into my Ninja Trader stream with Tanya this morning, then you would already know why I took the trade I took this morning. But I'll go over it for those of you who were not tuned in. We go on the 30-minute time frame. I came into today, already had my demand zone on the Russell and my supply zone on the Russell, both marked out. Okay. This morning we had a pretty strong push up off the open, and then selling pressure came in and we closed below my supply zone, meaning it was still valid. Okay. The fact that we didn't close above tells me this is still valid. And I even said it earlier. I said if we close above 29.80, I'm bullish, right? Because then we've just cleared the supply zone and, buyers are definitely in charge and they want to push price higher. So that was my whole thought process this morning coming in. Now on the 15-minute, I saw us coming into 10 a.m. We closed here as an inside bar right within my supply zone. I wanted a push higher, maybe like midway through the zone for me to go short. I had set a limit, and then I thought to myself, I'm like, wait, hold on, let me actually continue first. So I set my limit, right? This new 15-minute candle opens up and it immediately starts to drop. I'm like, damn, the selling pressure is still heavy. If they're gonna come back and tag me on my limit my limit short, then I'm not sure how much I like that. I don't want to see price get up there. So what I did was I canceled my limit order, and then I saw this 15-minute candle. There was some buying that came in, and we were almost damn near flat on the candle. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go short. This is a risky entry. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna jump in short. So I'm gonna turn on my execution marks so you guys can see. So I end up taking shorts here 3 micro short at 72. Okay. Took my first trim at 63, second trim at 54, and full TP at 46. So 63, I got to turn on the key levels so you guys can see where and why I took profit at where I did, right? 63 was almost 10 points, and it aligned with my Asia low. That was first partial. Second partial is right below the weekly open. Okay. And then full TP was at gap fill. And it also aligned with right above my demand zone, right? I don't want to be short into a demand zone, guys. I want to be flat into. So that was my trade here for whatever, almost 30 points. Okay. But I took profit every 10 points. So I was flat into the lows here, into this demand zone, and I was literally talking on stream about how this zone is where you want to see buyers step in. And I kid you not, guys, literally the next candle opened up and buyers stepped in, and they stepped in real heavy, okay? And they pushed price up. Really like this this buying pressure here. And I really even like the 30-minute candle as this it's like hammer candle here at the bottom of a trend, right? Everything aligned. It was looking good for the bulls. Now, I got off stream, but what did I notice? I'm going to go back and have easier read here. What I did was I took my fib level from high day to low day. And where did that 15-minute candle close? Where did we stop? We stopped at the midpoint, the 0.5, the 50% on the day. And I took a short there as soon as I got off the stream. I might have actually still been on the stream as I was talking to Jack and Stowe, and I just went short. I went short 3 at 59, and I closed it at 52. It was literally supposed to be like just a quick scalp, and that's exactly how it worked out. And then I had a buy limit also set at 52, which was here, the position I'm in right now. I had a buy order sitting right there, which was the 50% of this candle. You know, there's like a lot of stuff that I'm doing here that you guys are like, what the hell? But this 30-minute candle here at 10:30, I marked it out. The midpoint of it is 52. My entry for the longs on the Russell. Okay? And like I just said, I was green on this position, but I was busy. I was not watching. I was not actively watching it because I was recording some videos and doing some stuff for you guys on the back end. And I had this position on, and I had my TP and I had my stop loss in place, so I was good. I'm accepting of the loss and I'm accepting of the win, right? Obviously, where did we reject from? The 50% on the day again. Maybe if I was actively watching this, I would have taken a partial there, or I would have just fully gotten out, okay? But I wasn't here watching it. I'm still in this position. I've been in it since 11, almost 2 hours, guys. It was just a lot of sideways action until 12:15ish, an hour ago, and then, you know, the reject here. But yes, I'm still in it. Still do like it. I think we can push up, and I like it a lot now that the hourly closed as a shooter candle at the bottom of a trend. This is where I would love to see buyers step in. And remember, we have a demand zone right here. There is support. We just need to see buyers really do something here, or else they're just squandering yet another opportunity to change things around in their favor. But those are my trades of the day. I hope all of that was very easy to understand, very easy to see why I took what I took. Now that I'm done with that, I can turn off execution marks to clean up my chart a bit, turn on my indicator and my 9 EMA, and we're good. All right, I still really, really like this. I might actually just tighten up stops just a tad bit here. Yeah. All right, let me see what you guys are saying here. How do you feel about Lucid's new plan? Sadie, you jumped the gun, my friend, because I wanted to talk about it on stream here. And let me get the picture up for you guys. For those of you who don't know, I can't screenshot. I can't fit everything into the screenshot. You guys are just going to have to bear with me here. Let's go to remove these bibs. Sorry, I'll bring them back. Don't worry. But for those of you who don't know, Lucid just added a daily plan to the rest of their plans. So you still have the Lucid Pro, you still have the Flex, you still got the Direct, but now there's Lucid Daily where you can get paid out every single day, guys. It's crazy. They're actually competing with some really I don't want to say big firms because they are a big firm, but they're competing with some of the firms who have been doing this for a lot longer, and their pricing blows them out of the water, honestly. And the rules are very simple. So you come here and you can customize your own plan. What are you customizing exactly? Your drawdown and eval and your daily loss limit. Depending on your response to either one of these is how the pricing changes, right? So your target's still the same for 50K. Your max loss is still the same. You decide your drawdown and eval. You decide your daily loss limit. Consistency is still 50%. You can pass this in as quick as 2 days. And then for your funded, you have the max loss is 2,000. Have a DLL, and it's intraday. So for anyone who is super interested in getting paid out every single day, this is the plan for you. And if you guys would like to support, then feel free to use code SELMAOGS at, checkout. And if you don't want to support, it's all good. You guys still pass. But I heard using the code gives you good luck. I don't know what people tell me. No, bro, I did not catch that. Deadpool. Yeah, my bad. My movie selection and knowledge is very limited. Although I did watch Deadpool, like a very long time ago. Shaking my head. Why didn't you send alert for that last short, dude? Because it was just like I just saw something real quick, took a stab at it. Wasn't really too sure that it would work, but I had reasoning. I knew why I wanted to short. And yeah, if I knew we were gonna go lower, I would have held for longer, right? I didn't realize that it was knifing. But anyway, good afternoon, Selma. What is the key level do you see on M&Q? What's the key level on M&Q? I mean, NQ can drop to 918 from here. See how much lower too. Wait, hold on. You got 918, 853, 788. 723. Guys, just drop down in 65 interval. Or just use my 30-second opening range rotation, and then you wouldn't need to calculate anything. It would all just be there for you. Today, all in all, is super great day, despite I didn't expect this much movement. Yeah, Czar Trader, I've been having a pretty great day as well. Can't complain. Great explanation, Salma. Yeah, good. I'm happy that resonated with you guys. I hope I explained things in a very, very simplified manner. Because when I was a newbie trader, I literally used to yearn for someone to explain something in the most simple way, and no one ever could. People used to confuse the hell out of me using big ass words and just talking in circles and not getting to the point. So yeah, I hope that some of this stuff helps you guys out. Yeah, you guys should join Only Gain Society on Discord. I guess they have pretty good analysts for stocks, options, and yeah, they're good, I guess. They're right. For those of you guys who don't know, I do run my own where we make a shit ton of money every single day. So there's that. There is that. They're pretty good. They're okay. They're right. They're nothing crazy. Don't gas them up. I think I've been slacking on the Discord a little bit. Need to show you guys some attention. I've just been so busy. Guys, my laptop or my Mac Mini, something has been making noise. I don't know what application I have running that's been making that noise. You guys just heard it, I think. It makes noise constantly, and I don't know where it's coming from. How do I figure it out? Someone help. Pump up those likes. Yeah, guys, maybe I might do. What do you guys think? Should I do a giveaway on Twitter lately in honor of said daily accounts being released? I mean, it would be like a flex account or a pro account. Should I do a giveaway? Streamer asking non-streamer about streaming noises. Bro, I don't even know if it's from streaming. I don't know. I really don't know what's making that noise. Tell me you guys hear it too, though. Tell me I'm not going crazy. Tell me why I nothing but a okay, I need to stop. Or somebody clips me. I'm looking at flow right now. I'm trying to see and trying to gauge if there's anything interesting here coming in today. I'm seeing a little bit of a sus flow. Sus a flow. Let me see. Look at this, guys. Small name. Ugh, it won't let me. Why won't it let me paste it? All right, I'm gonna post it on Twitter for. Well, actually, I should just post it for subs on Twitter. Sorry, guys. Hold on. See lower time frame here. Yeah, I think if we can get above, I don't necessarily. Dow made new lows. ES new lows. NQ still holding on. It's funny. ES made new lows at 11:30. NQ did not. And then ES made new lows now. NQ did not. Give me that like bullish divergence at the lows and push us higher. On pump it. No giveaway? Why did you start singing that, bro? I don't know. I have no idea. What? You were singing it too? No, that's bullshit. Flow at 29.12. YO Trader. Flow is just for options. What's at 29.12? 29.12. Where's that level from? What do you have there? ES and YM are brothers today. NQ's the weird cousin. That's mad funny. Maybe just send me an account, please. Bro, if you know what, I need people to start showing me they use code Salma, and then maybe I could start blessing them. I don't know. What I should start doing, honestly, is reusing the like buying accounts and giving them out to you guys. Buying them through the affiliate money. What I should do. I think that would be fair. Guys, why do we only have 18 likes? Thumb up. Please thumb up the stream. No, 44 the X Punisher. I'm not doing that. There's too many of those websites and I don't believe in those. Like get points for using my code. It's yes. It's like incentivizing someone to use your code. I believe that if someone wants to support me, then they'll use it. And if they don't, they'll use somebody else's, right? So not doing that. I can only thumb up the stream once. Bro, sounds like a skill issue. Yeah, 459. Like, listen, it's cool. I think like the aspect of, if you buy 10 accounts using someone's code, you'll get 2, 3 free ones, whatever. I don't know how they work, like what your perk is, but like it's kind of a little leaves like a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like it. You're trying to sway people use your code over somebody else's. I'd rather just, I don't know. I'd rather build a following like cool enough for people to want to use my code on their own. Really hate the rotation today, especially when institutions dumping tech at the open. I was expecting this drop later this week. Czar Trader, like when you say I was expecting this drop later in the week, why later in the week? Like based off of what? Bro, I'm telling you, Jamaican baby, using code Salma OGS literally brings you good luck. Even one of the giveaway winners, guys, from like a month ago, ended up going live off of the account that I gave him. He got so many payouts from Lucid from that account. They sent him live. I'm telling you guys, it's good luck. Try it and see. Do you use Bookmap? It's a good indicator. Marin, I used to use Bookmap until like this month or last month. I just like never re-upped my subscription. I just used it through Thinkorswim. So I was paying like just $40 a month rather than paying 200. I think the $40 from Thinkorswim gives you all the information. What that level is that you were talking about. Oh, I see. I see the swing low from June 12th. Yeah, I mean that would be like 2910, 2912 would be my next target if the Russell lost this band zone here. Then yeah, I even spoke about it earlier. I said losing this zone here, things just get super ugly across the board for the Russell. Come on, bro. We got 30 minutes left. I need this to push higher in the next 30 minutes or else my trade is cooked. But you recommend it for us? I mean, Marin, if you were looking for order flow, then why don't you use the free DOM that Leo and the order flow guys put out on Ninja? Free. Later this week, the options volatility with FOMC and major earnings and not on a thin volume day. Well, Zar, I'm pretty sure I said it this morning. I said I read a tweet over the weekend stating that I saw an edgeful stat where NQ the 2 days prior to FOMC, Monday, Tuesday, have been like they've been movers and FOMC itself has been a flat day. But like FOMC, when it pairs with like heavy tech earnings on the same week and the same day, they tend to just mute each other out. You get that volatility, but then the day ends up being flat. At least that's what happened with Powell. I mean, I don't know about the new Fed chair. Yeah. Chris Fisher, what are you seeing? Tell me. I know you want to share. I really, really, really want to see this start turning. Gotta happen like ASAP. Can you guys ever visualize candles before they happen? Or before they fully form? Because that's what I try to see. I would like a long wick. About I would want this to be the low on this candle. Can even go a little bit lower to 42-ish at this trend line / demand zone. And then I would like for us to push higher. I draw them because I have aphantasia. Is that the word? Yes. Okay. Yeah, like something like this, like long. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Something like this where you have a long wick and the body of the up. Okay, I'm not an artist, but you guys understand. I just want to see a long wick here and a continuation higher. I'm not an artist. Just joined. What I miss? Rocky, what's up, dude? Didn't miss much. I went over my trades from this morning, went over the current trade that I'm in. And yeah, we're just waiting to see some movement and some action to happen. I'm kind of slow. Can you show me how you visualize? Yeah, I mean, I hope that kind of helped. Let me change. I guess I can change the color of this. Hold on. How do I do that? Do it white so you guys can see my white candle. So I'm looking for something that's gonna be long wick, right? And then full body all the way up. And I want to see it probably, I don't know if it would overtake the current candle, but something like this. Okay, that just got really ugly, but you guys, it's meant to be like this. There you go. Oh, I don't know, guys. I hope that helps. I'm not an artist. In my head, it makes more sense, okay? Chris Fisher, your Jamaican baby is a grown man. Never do that again. What am I never doing again? Drawing? Sorry, dude. I told you I'm not an artist. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of FCX. Oh. me see. Hold on. Does FCX report earnings or something? Oh no. Yeah, I'm seeing a decent, I should say, a decent amount of. Okay. Because FCX is copper related name. So if anyone is into the metals, go back to arts and crafts, bro. Stop it. I'm also using a mouse, which makes it that much harder. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, start pushing up already. Come on. Bro, yeah. Tell him. Tell him, bro. Not the only one. But you guys understand what I'm trying to get at, okay? You guys know. It's gonna be perfect. Damn. Being AFK earlier made me miss gold. Made me miss gold too. Bruh. Ow. You met Soap? What's up? Thank you for dropping a like. Should also just stick around. You caught that move on gold, damn. Yeah. So I don't know if you heard what I said earlier, but I was pretty busy the last hour, which is why I kind of hopped on stream also a little late. But it made me miss exit on the Russell, and now that I'm looking at it, I also missed short entry on gold. Kind of sucks, but I mean, whatever. Look at guys, let me pull up gold so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Look at the 30-minute. You got a beautiful long wick to the upside. Buyers try pushing price up. They fail at the weekly open, midnight open. You can brought back the indicator. See, we try. They really did try. They just couldn't get past that weekly open here. Failed. Dropped right back down. Very clean, very clean action on the 30. And then you could have gotten short. And yeah, they might even sweep these lows, but we're coming near end of the day where gold can just chop around here. Bro, this is the time where I need Trump to send out a tweet or something, like do something. Send us ripping, please. Gold is turning back bullish. Based on what, Sin City? Sin City. Oh my god, mad people liked my tweet about going live. Appreciate you guys tuning in, by the way. What's up, Gordon? Long time no see. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, Sin City, you're looking at higher time frame? Yeah, yeah. I can see that. Chris Fisher, what does that mean? We're going up or down or what? What are we doing? I don't understand all this lingo. What's up? How are you? I'm good. I'm pretty good. I'm having a pretty great day. Can't complain. Keeping busy. Been really busy actually. I need a Trump candle. Trump tweet, send us higher. How long have you been trading for? I've been trading for 6 years, but I started off with options. I just started trading futures every single day for the past year since April of 2025. Um, why does it matter if I'm married? You guys come on here, ask weird questions. Trust me when I tell you, your wife is not on YouTube live streaming. Not gonna be someone that you don't know. She's not gonna be in a Discord. She's not gonna be on Twitter. You're gonna know her in real life, okay? Don't be weird. Yo, you mess soap. You believe this shit? This is the stuff I deal with. I met my ex in a COD gaming lobby. That's actually crazy. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like COD. I play COD mobile though. I don't know, Jamaican baby. Do I look like a banker to you? I play COD mobile. Oh yeah, nice. I haven't played in a while, but I'm pretty sweaty. You can ask Jamaican baby. I've ran a couple games. I'm decent. She's sweaty, can confirm. Yeah, YO, it's kind of crazy how people like why would you join someone's YouTube stream and ask, "Are you married?" Does it friggin' matter? Add me. I haven't logged in. I probably need to like do all those updates and stuff. You can add me though, Salma OGS, and then I'll see it eventually whenever I log on. I like to connect my PS5 controller and play that way. Usually, how many trades you take per week? I mean, it depends on the week. I don't know. I don't really keep track. Anywhere between 2 to 3 trades a day. Yeah, I don't have like a minimum or a maximum or anything like that. I see a setup, I'm taking it. She's married to the game. Yeah, the trading game. That's right. Bro, I'm telling you guys, if I ever do a Asia stream, I would just like play music, play some COD, do other stuff as like the trade just. All right, let's see. We got 13 minutes, guys, on this hourly candle. Even the 2-hour looks very similar to this hourly candle, right, from 12 o'clock. I wouldn't mind holding this either. This is like it looks really good. I just need to see some confirmation, some movement. Otherwise, my stop will get hit. I trade gold in Asia sometimes. Yeah, me too. Ralphie is asking how my strategy works. I'm just a price action trader. I like to look for candle closures. Like the best way I can explain it. I've also come to the realization that me and T Trades have a very similar way of trading. We look at the same stuff, except his is on a higher time frame. He swings, so his is on higher time frames, and then for me it's lower time frame for intraday stuff. But yeah, like I look for shooter candles, hammer candles at the highs and lows of a trend, and trade the reversals. Mainly what I do. You trade also London session? I mean, no, not really, unless I have like a trade on from Asia and I just go to sleep. Stays on. Just make sure you write it right, Sin City. It's Salma with an A, not an E. My name is literally on here, like Salma OGS. Oh yeah. I used to play COD a lot. I just don't have time for it now. It takes up so much storage on my phone too, like too much. Any giveaway today? No, maybe on Twitter later, but I don't think on the stream here today. Why is XLU down? I don't know, bro. Tell me. Let me see. Hold on. I'll tell you why. I have. Actually, I guess I can open it up here in front of you guys. Here's why. Look at every single name in XLU, all red. Everything is down with VST being negative 4%. Everything down. Bro, I'm dead. You just asked me from the Discord. Thanks for the early trade in Ninja Trader. Bye. Bye, Marin. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on your way out, please. I'm into RTY to go up. I mean, I still like it. It's just we've got 10 minutes coming up to 2 p.m. here, and we've got no movement. This turns red. This is not good. Not good at all. I would take my L. What prop firm are you trading with? I have a very easy response for you. Look at the top of the screen where it says use code Selma OGS for the best discount at Lucid Trading. That's my prop firm. That's the one I recommend. It's run by good people. They've got, good accounts, fairly good pricing. My YouTube is laggy. What are you talking about? It's not laggy. I know why it does that. You see like a skip because I have universal control, meaning like my mouse. So I have my MacBook and my Mac Mini, and then I have them connected. So my mouse works on all my monitors. So whenever I go from like my laptop and I go up to my monitor that's connected to my Mac Mini, well, it does this thing where it just skips for a second, and yeah, it looks a little dumb. I gotta remember not to go up on that monitor whenever I'm. Oh, never mind. Forget it then, you met soap. I just gave this long-winded explanation for no reason. Funny as hell. I heard Lucid got new accounts. Yes, I went over that a little bit earlier. They have a Lucid daily, which means you can get paid out every single day. Obviously, if you meet like the requirements and everything like that. But yeah, it's one of the most competitive accounts in the market right now for same day payout. Would definitely recommend checking it out. I'm gonna check it out and try and trade it. Selma, do you only trade props? No live money? Yeah, only props for right now. Looking to actually open up my own account before like end of the year. And then I would trade like both simultaneously. Yeah, just props. ASD, where have you been? It's been a very long time, my friend. You're up late. Hi, Selma. When do you normally move your stop loss or taking partials? Is it mechanical or discretionary? Thanks. Day, I mean, it differs from trade to trade. Like right now, there's no need for me to up my stop because an amount that I'm okay with losing, right? I've come to terms with that. I would only move this stop if, for example, the trade was green and going my way, then I would start to trail my stop and eventually go break even and then, push it higher as the trade is going that way. And then same thing for partials. If I don't think that we'll get the full move that I want, then I'll start to take partials earlier. But like here, I can show you. Oh, bro. Go away. Sorry. There was a pop-up window on my screen. But here, I can show you like execution marks for my first trade of the day. It was on NinjaTrader. You can see here I went short 3 micros at 29.72 on the Russell. And then I took my first partial at 63. The reasoning for that was it was a Asia low level that I had here coincided with my 63 level that I got in purple. And then my next partial was at 50, and I can't see that, 54, which was around the weekly open on the Russell. And then full TP was at 46, which was a full gap fill on the Russell. So like I got in with for 3, and then I took partials almost like every 10. And it was all based off of just levels. And then as you obviously can't see it, but as this was going my way, I was just trailing my stop lower and lower and lower in profit. So it honestly all just depends on the trade. Sometimes I'll get in, I'll be full size, and I'll hold until target full size. Yeah, ASD, I figured it's the time zone difference. It's all good, my friend. Thanks for being here. Yeah. You trade multiple accounts? Yes, I do have copy trader, and then I trade multiple at once. How long and how often do you stream? I just started doing my solo stream in May. Started Cinco de Mayo actually. It's just a really good date to start because now I'll never forget it, right? Um but yeah, I started my solo stream in May, so it's been only almost 3 months. But I've been trading live with Ninja Trader since November of last year. That was like the first time I ever started streaming in public, like in front of a camera and stuff. How's your trading? Pretty good. Can't complain. You trade market open? Yeah, I was on stream 9 to 11 this morning. Me and Tanya on Ninja Trader. What country are you in? The States. All right, we're finally green on this. I need to see. All right, look. I want to just show you guys real quick. The 2 hour still looks really good. This is a shooter candle. Pretty bullish at the end of like, not at the end, but the bottom of a downtrend. Like for this to be the reversal indication to go higher into end of the day. We only have 2 hours left. So I don't really know how much of a movement we'll get. I'm liking this so far. You have a New York personality. Yeah, that would be the New Jersey in me. Sometimes when I hold the position for too long, I would wonder if the reasons of my entry have been violated. I mean, day. So like I've been in this trade for I don't know, almost 2 hours, 3 hours. And honestly, I'll be honest, I'll put my hands up and tell you guys that um I should have been out of this position when we came up here at around like 12:30ish, but I just wasn't watching the trade. I had my TP set, I had my stop loss set, and I was handling some other work that I needed to do. And so by the time I got on stream here today, I was sitting in some drawdown, even though the trade was already green. I've been in it since 11:15ish. So my point is, nothing got invalidated for my trade. All we did here on the Russell is just chop around between like 10-point range or 15-point range, and we've done a whole lot of nothing. So that's why I'm also still in, right? And then like on the hourly, I saw we had the shooter candle, which I love to see, right? And then even on the 2 hour that we just had, that's closing in 20 seconds, it still looks good. So I'm going to continue to hold this. Invalidation of my trade, I wouldn't have closed as a shooter. I would have gotten stopped out. This is still looking real good to me. Need us to break above this weekly open in the 9 EMA and the 30, which we've been below since 10 a.m., where we've struggled before. Glad you are good, Salma. Thank you. I'm going to sleep. ASD, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Does trading live on YouTube help a bit in your journey? Mercy, I'll be honest. It is actually like both a blessing and a curse. Like it's really good because you're being held accountable. There's people watching you. You can't do like stupid stuff that you would normally do on your own. But on the flip side of that is people talk crap, people troll, are not too nice on the internet, and you are when you stream, you're putting yourself out there. You're in a very vulnerable state. So, like, there's pros and cons to everything. Has it helped? Of course. Has it also been like a bit detrimental? Yes. I'm out now, 366. Thanks, Salma. See you later. Yo, 459. What? You come in here, make money, and then just leave? Wow. Wow, bruh. I'm joking. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Good work. Stuff. He came, he saw and conquered. Yeah, he literally, bro. I'm dead. Came, he used me for an entry and then dipped out. Honestly, it makes me really happy when you guys profitable trades. And for me, I have no problem sitting here and being in this trade all freaking day. As long as it looks good. Good day. Added TPT funded to the list. Yo, the guy capital. What's up? Been a minute. Sup. Goran. How you doing? Do not reject this 9 EMA, please. This is such a big... This has been resistance all day. Not do it. It's funny, guys. Sometimes I love the 9 EMA. And then other times I'm like, yo, you're such a biatch. Like, I didn't mean to do it. Sorry. That's what I get for talking about the 9 EMA. It's crazy how I've made close to 10K in payouts just following you, Tanya, and a couple of live YouTubers. Dude, that's amazing. That's great. That's really, really good. That's what it's all about, in my opinion. If you guys can learn something, you guys can take a profitable trade, whatever it is, it's great. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I love the 8 EMA, and then sometimes I gotta get it off my screen. Bro, I'm telling you, sometimes when the 9 EMA wants to be, it could be a biatch for real. Hey Selma, what's the main criteria for your entries? Main criteria for my entries are the way the candles close on higher time frames. 15, the 30, the hourly, 2 hour, the 4 hour. Those are all time frames I look at. If you're ever unsure of my time frames, look from here, go up. Forget the 20. I don't even know why I have the 20 favorited, honestly. The 3 minute and the 1 minute. None of those should be there. 30-second, that's fine. But yeah, and the 10-minute gotta go. These are my time frames, guys. 15, the 5, the 15, the 30, the hourly, the 2 hour, the 4 hour. They're the time frames I look at, and what I like to see is I like to see clear candles, hammer candles at the top and bottom of a trend. Peace, the guy. Take care. Atmo Construction says, hi from France. I'm new here. What's up? Didn't know we were international. European international. Hey, Mercy, I'm trying to get my first payout. What steps did you take? Oh, that's a good question. Guys, if you can give somebody else a piece of advice on what helped you get your first payout, what would you tell them? I know what I would say. I'd say size down. I can't tell you how many accounts I've blown just being incorrectly sized. Micros only control sizing. Yeah, that's good. Instruction says he made $1,500 today. That's great. It's a really good day. Guys, please do me a favor. Don't come on my streams trying to bash other traders. It's just not. That's not what I'm all about here. There is someone on at my doorbell though, so I need you guys to give me a second. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. It was not Amazon. It was a freaking Verizon employee trying to get me to switch my phone provider, and I'm like, I'm not interested. All right, looks like guys we're rejecting the 30-minute again. This is annoying. I actually heard there's another way to get funded fast is to risk more with prop firm accounts, but it doesn't make too much sense. I mean, Day, listen, of course you can risk more and churn through accounts and, maybe you'll pass one every 10 accounts. Sure. Is that sustainable long term? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Do you have infinite amount of money? I don't. Sure, a lot of people don't. So why would you want to just burn through accounts? You should take it slow and you should take it serious and try and pass, trade your system. Like that's the best advice I can give you. Once again, we retest the 9 EMA and reject. I'm gonna be patient here. New hourly just opened up. New hour, new 4-hour. Gonna hold on tight here. This day is very boring. Yo, Mercy, don't say that, please. There's a lot of times where I'm wrong. That's not true. Do not double your position sizing, but I take it for that. I mean, look, I'm in 3 micros for a reason. Please don't be in any more. Yeah, the people who are saying that, they've got a shit ton of money, and there's nothing to don't even argue with them. No point. I'm very team, like, at least as of recently, very team size down, very team micros, very team take your time. Like, I've got patience for days, and I've been sized down for, I don't know, 4 months. Very rare you see me in like 5 plus micros. Bro, Sin City, stop. Don't. You guys are so toxic. They're mad toxic. All right, if we don't get movement in like the next 15 minutes, I'm out of here, guys. This is very slow. I will also close the position. Despite it, like, you know, it didn't get invalidated. This still looks good. I'm just sick and tired of just sitting here. I never traded Russell till Salma. Hell yeah. No, guys, I'm going to start screenshotting your comments and I'm going to post them on Twitter. And hopefully that will bring more people into my lives. What do you guys think of that? When Salma goes in a trade, double it. Dead. That's funny as hell. Post your Bugatti, bro. I don't have any of those, Eddie. This is all I've got. This is it for me. You'll never see me flexing a Rolex. You'll never see me flexing a Lambo. None of those things. None of those things really matter to me. Unless maybe one day I just have FU money and I can go buy a Porsche or something. But that won't happen before I need to have investment properties. My investment accounts have to be on point. My parents are taken care of. Every time someone mentions Russell, I roll my eyes. Oh, whatever, big fat hater. Big fat hater. Post to Boeing 737. Dead. You know what I would love to do, guys? All right, this maybe I shouldn't say it before other furus out there take my ideas and then start doing the things I want to do. But if I had the money and the time, I have both actually. But I would like take horseback riding lessons. And I would like to take flying lessons. Those are like 2 things, 2 hobbies that I would like to get into. I'm not saying like once or twice. I mean like actually get into them. Which trade copier do you use? Is the lag in execution significant? Honestly, I've never really noticed a lag. Um, it's always, if I've ever had issues, it's because I've done something stupid, but I use TradeSyncer. You guys, I mean, you heard that noise? That's the noise I was telling you guys about earlier. But if anyone wants to sign up with my link, I mean, I don't here. I'll post it in chat if anyone wants to use my link for TradeSyncer. Golf, horseback riding, and flying. I mean, golf I've done for a very long time. I'm a certified horse pilot. I'm dead. That's the only link you have? No, that's just for TradeSyncer. I have a Lucid link as well. You guys, I mean, you can use my code, or you can use the link. This is the link for Lucid. But those are like the only two. I don't even like TradeSyncer. I never really don't promo. People don't really ask. But if anyone wants a copy trader, that's the one I use, and it's pretty good. Let me see. Let me actually sign up and see if I can get a code with TradeSyncer. All right, I just submitted my request. What time do you go live? Ralphie, good question. So every weekend I come on here and I schedule all my solo live streams on here. You guys can always come to my profile and see when the next time I'm streaming. You can also turn on the notification bell button. Like, click on that, and then you get notified every time I go live. But I do my solo stream, my schedule for my solo streams around my Ninja schedule. So I'm always Monday through Thursday on Ninja, and then I do my solo around that. Bro, what's wrong with horses and planes? They're like the two most fun things. Okay, by the way, here's another thing, guys. Do not think you're gonna get away with trading minis without blowing up accounts along the way. If you're gonna trade minis on a 50K account, be ready to freaking blow it up because you're just overly sized. Insane. I don't know why anyone would start out with minis. I rode horses on the beach once. I've never felt so rich and luxurious before. Dude, I wish. That's like a dream. You know how much a horse costs to own and to maintain? Crazy. ICT, I mean, I don't know anything you just said. What do you, is this for longs or shorts? Yo, is this the same karma that just like my tweet? What's up, dude? How are you? Drug users trade minis. I'm dead. No, just like it makes no sense. Why are you using minis on an account with only 2K drawdown? It's not logical. I don't get it. At least if you want to trade mini sizing, go in 10 micros, and that way you can take partials along the way. You can leave runners. Forms after price. Bro, I don't know what any of that stuff means. ICT concept trader. Yeah, none of this makes sense to me. Just tell me long or short. Any of you guys here watch T-Trade stuff? Because I swear it wasn't up until yesterday that I realized we have very similar trading concepts. How about Asia markets? Do you like it? Yeah, I trade Asia. I was at a concert yesterday and I was trading Asia. I do silly stuff like that sometimes. No, I wasn't on live. No, I don't do it on live. I do New York session on live. If I were to do Asia on live, guys, it would be TikTok. That way I can listen to music, I can play games, I can do whatever the hell I want and not have to worry about copywriting. I do eat Chinese food. What are you on about? Chinese food is mad good. Alright, this is taking forever, chat. Who is good with all this like streaming stuff? How do I start streaming on multiple services at once, or not services, platforms? If anyone knows, hit me up. It's all within Meta. You can. I mean, I want to do like YouTube, maybe Discord, maybe Twitter, like do a Spaces. Can't believe how many people join Spaces. I see people live right now. They have 900 viewers, 800 viewers. Someone else got 23. Brother, come on. Ask ChatGPT about OBS. Yeah. I mean, that's what I use now. Just don't want to do all that. I don't want to do the research. Try, give me a trade. Go, give me something to. Should I just get out break even? YM or ES shorts? Bro, I don't want to go short. I want to go long. This is why I hate longs. Like, because when I go long, they do nothing for me. Nothing. Literally nothing. Oh god, bro. Try Switcher Studio, you can stream. Oh, I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. Alright, I'll look that up. Thanks a lot, Sin City. Hey, looking at Bro, why is it squeezing? What the hell? Up on the day. Bro, DJT is up 7% for what? What the frick? Okay. Are there futures for single stocks? Yeah, they're supposed to be launched this week. I mean, it's supposed to be today, but I think they're still very low volume. I can't wait for these prop firms to start adopting this, and then we can trade them here. And then I'll start trading them for you guys, right? Like in front of you. Excited for that. Look at GC at lows then. Bro, I want GC to pump too. Maybe I'm being full bias here. Lows. I do have a strong desktop. I mean, I got a Mac Mini, but I don't know. I don't want to do individually. I want it all like. OPURO. What do you mean by that? Those look. All right. What does that mean? What you mean by that? There was a whole lot of nothing this afternoon, guys. Please don't say that. Let's not make new lows. No. Bro, what do you mean you can't wait to not touch single stock futures? You'll be trading it, I promise you. I'm gonna make you trade them. You're just mad that theta is not gonna be a thing. Yeah, I'm losing my mind here. This is getting tighter though. Look at this. A wedge formation. You guys see this? Are we gonna get a move soon or what? Please. I think it's all gonna be different, Jamaican baby. You gotta look at the CME website. I don't know, honestly, off the top of my head. But they're not gonna be the same. Hey Salma, for someone who is getting good on the 50K account, what's your advice if he wants to move it to 100K? What's your reasoning for moving? I need to know that first. So for me, and this is all subjective, it's all personal. For me, I found most success in the 50K. Never really touched 100 or the 150. I don't understand, nor can I justify having to make $9,000 profit on an eval before I even pass. Like the profit goal to stop loss or like, the max loss ratio is not ratioing. Doesn't make sense to me. So for me, 25K, 50K is perfect. I don't know. I don't see a reason for you to jump from 50K to 150K unless you're like looking to size up, which I also don't see the point of. So I don't get it. I don't love this 30-minute. Lower highs here, guys. Here, here. Selma, should you get the Pro or the Flex? So obviously depends on what you want. I prefer Flex. I know people like to pass in one day, so they go Pro. I also know people want to get paid sooner, so they go Pro, but I would prefer this account. I'm with Lucid. I'm a few payouts away to go to live with all my fundeds with at least a payout, and I was thinking to add 150K before I go live. I don't think you need it. I really don't. I think if you found success in the 50K, then continue doing that. Don't change anything. This is the problem with people is when something starts going their way, they feel the need that they need to change or they need to switch up. And it's like, why? If it's been working, why change it? But if you're gonna get the 150K and you really want it, Mercy, then Salma OG. Then I will be like, okay, feel free to do it. I think you should try the volume profile indicator. I think it'll help you seeing how you trade. I mean, I've traded volume profile when I first started trading. I'm talking, I was like a noob. And I know the ins and outs of volume profile. I just don't know how it could fit into my trading. And maybe that's just me being, a little bit naive. But it looks like Trump is speaking, guys. Yapping. Talking about GM and tariffs. Why flex over pro? Well, I mean, one, it's cheaper, right? So if you care about pricing of the accounts, then it's cheaper. Before, Pro had the daily loss limit. Now it doesn't for a limited time. So they're almost on par with in that regard. And then the other thing that I really don't love about the Pro is the fact that there is a consistency on the funded. End of day and funded or intraday. Sorry, that was someone else on Twitter asking me something. Only change your underwear, please feel free. Yeah, Eddie. You got that right. Oh, he's at GM? I didn't realize that, Chuck. Thanks for pointing that out. Also, hi, Chuck. Doing. Yeah, so I don't mind a consistency rule on the funded. It used to keep me in check, right? It used to be like, okay, like Salma, you made $300 today, call it a day, right? It would force me to end the day green and not overtrade. I liked it in that regard. What I disliked was if, let's say, I took a loss, that loss on the day would screw up my consistency. Now I gotta work twice as hard to what's it called? Um to meet the consistency again. And it's like, I don't have time for that. I hate that you get punished for losing. This looks like they want to go lower, guys. Unless somehow we find support right here at this point and just break out of this consolidation that we've been in. But I don't know if we do that or not. We also have Apple, Google, Tesla, Meta, Amazon all dropping. There's a guy who spent 10K on prop firms in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, that's crazy. He's just churning through accounts. Have you ever tried top one futures? No, I have not. The firms I've tried, guys, are Apex when I first started like 3 years ago, and that was just like me buying like the 90% sale. It was just on some like for fun type of thing. Never took futures seriously at that point. My funded futures, Top Step, don't trade with them anymore, and then Lucid. Those are the 4. What kind of work were you doing before you started trading? I've always had multiple jobs at the same time. So I was waitressing, babysitting, also working as an assistant. So it was multiple things at once during college. But I also started very young. Started trading at 18. Why trading now? You know, this time is shit. It's not high probability. I mean, I've been in this for a long time. OPURO. I mean, not gonna get out just because of timing. That's not part of my strat. Nothing has invalidated as far as my setup. What I can do is I can move stops higher so that I'm not risking too much. Now I've got a 9-point stop. I could do that. Did you also drop out of college? No. Nope, I've got a degree and it's sitting right behind me. You guys can't really see it there somewhere. Actually, I don't have my degree on the shelf. I have like my graduation picture on the shelf. But no, I did not drop out. Drop out? My parents would have kicked my ass. Drop out. Beat me up. There's no such thing as dropping out. I trade at any given time, OP. Can't say I'm always in a trade around this time, but if I see something, I'm taking it, yeah. There's no point in trying to guess my major. Doesn't matter, I don't use it. Salma got a degree in rage baiting. I do a good job of that. Guys, off stream, I am a massive troll. I think it's fucking hilarious. This day turned out to be very boring once the morning drop happened. Well, I've been on stream for almost 2 hours, guys. You guys have fun? You all have fun. Had fun. Would have more fun if we got movement. You know, when you reach a point in your trade, when you're like, just take me out of my position already. Just stop me out. Take me out of my misery. So boring. Let it go. I should get out, right? Let it be. Oh, come on. I didn't hold this long just to take an L. Or to prematurely exit. Come on, Russell, don't piss me off. I talk so highly of you. Prove them all wrong. Yeah, people like your Jamaican baby shitting on the Russell. Ooh, yo, what is going on? What's that? What was that? Trump. Trump. That's that's Trump. Too bad nothing happened. Yo, see? Karma, what if I got out and then now we start to push? Oh, I'd be livid. I'd be sitting here hate watching this. That was just a weird. Okay, here it is. Bro, look at this 30-second. Come on, Papa, send us higher. Sin City trades, that's so freaking funny. Bro, that's hilarious. He said, don't let it ride. I remember I used to tell myself I'll blow this account before I close out in the red. Bro, that's so fucking funny. Excuse my language, that's hilarious. Not realizing you blown the account is closing the position. But I hear you. That is great. That's like #1 comment I've seen on here. We've all been there, dude. No, that's really, really funny. All right, Chuck, still no news? The hell was that pop? Trump is talking about rates in Iran. I don't see anything yet. I'm waiting. Nothing on FJ. Yeah, I'm watching FJ as well. Oh, imagine I let it go. I'd have been livid. All right, look, we're still in this wedge formation, guys. Look at it. And it's very, very tight. A Trump tweet can send us pushing higher. Honestly, I'm okay with a 10-point stop loss. That's pretty decent. I might even do like a partial here if we get it. I don't know if we do or don't. And I don't know why this, I have a feeling, an eerie feeling that this consolidation is going to come with like a nasty move. I don't know, my intuition can be wrong. But I've got 2 TPs here set. I'm in for 3 micros. I'll hold a third for higher. Let's see. 500 plus on my evals, 200 my funded. Good day. Dude, Mercy, you're killing it, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, it was a dermis. I forget that when I drink, I need to push this mic away from me. You guys can hear me. My bad. Mercy, are you in the OGS Discord? Or is any of you guys? Or any of you guys? If you're not, you guys should come check it out. I mean, we have, listen, there's a paid side, but you don't need to be in the paid side to benefit. We have a futures chat. There's like, it's a very small amount of us because the Discord's mainly for options traders. But I would love to have more futures traders in there, and we can chit chat during Asia and London and whenever else during New York. We have a pretty decent crowd in there right now, but the more the merrier. So if you guys aren't already in, here, please do join. Come hang out. I try to be active in that chat. Love to see you guys there. We got that small, teeny, tiny little pop and then no follow through. What's the lowest time frame you use and take entries? The 5. Nothing lower than the 5. All right, Russell is the strongest on the day so far. I mean, it's the one that's up the most. So if we're gonna get a push higher, I think the Russell would be the one to lead us that way. What happened here? Can he talk and rip us? Or talk and dump us and stop me out? Give us something. I'm starting to really, really, really hate this summer trading. I had to minimize my trading by a lot. This is how it's gonna be. Been really shipped for me last 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, July has just sucked, period. June was really great. I can't wait for July to be out of the way. Let's see what August brings. I'm supposed to speak at a ceremony right about now. I mean, listen, this consolidation indicates that the market is waiting for something. Yes, it's summer trading. Yes, it's lower volume. But, like, I mean, since this morning drop and then this tiny pop that we had to the midpoint of the day, we haven't had movement. It's been hours. I feel it would be so foolish for me to get out of this position right now. I've been in it for so long, I might as well keep holding. I think we clear the 90 man, the 30, we're good. I'm not getting excited about this candle unless we clear the 90 May weekly open in the next 6 minutes by the time this candle closes. That would close the 30-minute, the hourly, and then obviously we'd be in power hour. See what happens then. I'm going to lower this first target just smidge here, 2 points lower. Trying to play this smart. By the way, for the 33 of you who have been here since I first started streaming 2 hours ago, really appreciate you guys sticking around with me. Hell yeah, you guys are awesome. It's starting to drop. I appreciate that I'm appreciated. Yeah, sure. Do you trade New York only or Asia? Dude, I trade it all. I'm trading like 24 freaking 7. So I'm not even trying to be funny. But I only live stream New York. Yeah, see? 459 knows. Trade everything. What don't I trade is the real question. Know what I mean, jelly bean? Yo, I trade Pokemon too. This is true. I did have a Pokemon business. Don't tell anyone I just admitted to that, but yes. Live stream every session? Dude, I can't. Yeah. By the time I get off of my desk, guys, every night, my brain is like jello. When did you start trading futures? April of 2025 during the whole tariff BS. That was when I was like, yo, I need to make a switch from 0 DTE options and start doing something else. I was always like trading futures on and off, never consistently, always just like I do it for funsies, trade an account here and there, blow an account doing stupid shit, come back to it on a sale, just like this constant cycle. And then it wasn't until April of last year. Wait, 3 more minutes until power hour, guys. I will definitely like this a lot more for continuation if this weekly open 90 MA gets cleared. What would make you go BE? Once I see this actually start moving. Maybe once I get like my first trim. But like it's too early for me to move BE because what? We're only in 4 points of profit. How likely is it to come back, tap into break even higher, right? So I'd rather stick around with the original stop that I had. Well, I actually moved it up, but like the stop that I have now, and then adjust as I'm actually more and more in profit. 10 points is pretty good for me to start moving BE. And then, obviously as if it continues to go in my way, then I will just manually start trailing that stop higher and higher. Hope that helps. Abdul says, "Hey Salma, can you share the trade logic? Just joined." Yeah, Abdul. So I've been in this for a very long time. It's been like, I don't know, 3-4 hours. So originally, I need to remove all these indicators and stuff. All right, so as you can see here, you can see my execution marks and where I went short, where I went long, yada, 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 right? So here at 59, I went short when we hit the 50% retracement on the day. Went short, closed out at 52. 52 was the 50% of the previous bullish hammer candle on the 30-minute. I set a limit there for my take profit on the shorts, and right below it, I set my limit to go long because that's where I wanted to see bulls hold. So that was the real reasoning behind my trade. That was the thesis behind my trade, right? Then what I said was before, you missed it, but I was doing other stuff. I was like recording some educational content for you guys, and I was pretty busy doing that. So I wasn't really actively monitoring this trade or seeing it or anything like that. So I didn't even notice when we came up here, printed this 15-minute, what's it called? Shooter candle, and then we dropped back, or else I would have closed out of this manually, right? So I continued to stay in it because A, it never came, stopped me out, and then B, by the time that I saw this trade, had hourly close as a shooter candle at the bottom of a trend. This is for me indicative of a reversal back to the upside. So it was just continued confluence to stay in that trade. Now we did a whole lot of nothing. It was like when I came on stream here. I've been on stream since 12. I'm sorry, since 1. And we've been doing a whole lot of nothing. And yeah, it just still looks good for me to be in it, hence why I still am. But yeah, that was kind of the reasoning. Have you ever been moved live? Should I answer this? What's the response you want for this question? Oh, Karma says I came back to say you're the GOAT. Yo, still chill. Don't jinx me yet. It still didn't go. Do what I needed to do. I wanna start moving this stop though. We're gonna push up a little bit. Now we're only risking 6 points, guys. Shooter candle. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can call it upside down hammer. You can call it a shooter. Whatever the hell. Call it whatever you want to call it. Just know that we're both referencing the same thing. Yeah, that seems like a good trade. Thanks, Abdul. I mean, it's finally starting to move. Just wanted to know I'm on payout number 4 with Lucid. I think the next payout I move to live. Want to see feedback, pros, cons. Sadie, I think so. Like, is this payout number 4 from the same account or is it multiple accounts? A dermis. No, I don't trade to pay my bills. I've got multiple streams of thing. I'm very much set in that regard. Yeah, same 5 accounts. Yeah, so you will be moved to live. Damn, good on you for allowing the same 5 accounts to survive that long. Yeah, bro, Chris Fisher, I'm still here. We're still here. Still here in the same damn trade. Oh god, bro. Get me out of my misery, please. Found you from Tiny's stream thanks to her. Oh, thanks, Abdul. Appreciate you, you know, coming and finding me here. Yeah, it is a killer, but you know what they say, the longer the consolidation, the bigger the move. So, yeah, we're waiting. I don't know if it'll happen because like last week, I think I don't know, one of the days last week, I remember like I was trading the close on the Ninja stream and we just had consolidation for the whole 2 hours and we did a whole lot of nothing, no breakout, no nothing. So, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we get a move. 2 more days for payout number 3 on my Lucid account. My goal is to get moved live. Bro, if your goal is to get moved live, why don't you just go start your own account? You know, you have the ability to do that, right? Oh, here we go. We got Iran news. Chuck, you're gonna be my you're gonna be the Tracy of my live stream. Posting the news. I appreciate it. I remember for hold on, sorry, I got ice in my mouth, but before getting moved to live was like I feel like now more so than ever, getting moved to live is just like very quick. Like prop firms are trying to move people live, like they get, couple payouts. Before I remember the key to rinsing the firms was to um, you know, get max payouts and then make sure you blow the account so that they don't catch on and you don't get moved live. And now I remember when people did not want to get moved live. Now you have people saying my goal is to get moved. That's crazy. Yeah, ROI might be higher, but like the tax benefits is so much better on your own account, bro. But hey, to each their own. Their own. Who would want to go live? I never want to. Yeah, I mean, listen, sometimes you don't have a choice in that, but to sit here and say my goal is to get moved, I don't know about that. You can go open up your own account. Oh. All right, Eddie, then I don't know what to say about that. Don't try to trip me up. I know what you're doing. All right, I need a little bit higher. Come on. At least if I get one trim and then I get stopped out, I'll still feel good about myself. Trolling a little bit. Yo, don't do that to me, please. That's not the funny kind of trolling. Yeah, we do a little rage baiting. Trading ain't playing. I think he's joking. He's tax benefits are better in a personal than a demo. Yes. You look up the difference if you don't already know it. Yep. These prop firms they 1099 you, so you have to deal with self-employment tax, all that other good stuff. I don't know about if you're outside of the US. I can't answer that. You would have to do, I don't know. I don't know other countries' tax laws and stuff. I got no damn clue. You're asking the wrong person. This is a ChatGPT question. Yo, please, somebody call a market maker. Get us to move. What do you mean you can't believe I'm green? What do you mean by that? Bro, I actually feel I feel a little bit offended by your tone, Mr. Jamaican baby. Alright guys, I put BE stops. I would be damned if this goes back against me. I would rather no, it's not happening. Not letting that be the case. Listen, it took 2 hours for us to be on the stream together, for you guys to see this trade start to go green. I'd be damned if I let it go red. Alright, this is let's see, first TP, why I set it there. Well, I should just lower it. I don't wanna risk this going against me, but I got out of there, guys. Come on. No, don't do this to me. Tap that first target. Okay, good. Alright, so that first TP came from the hourly on the I'm sorry, the 9 EMA on the hourly. Now we're in 2. Adjust our stops to 2. And I will move this up to the weekly open. Nothing crazy. But let's see if we can continue pushing. Oh, Trump is stepping up to the podium. Get ready for anything to happen, guys. This is really where, if sellers wanted to step in, right here. 9 EMA on the hourly, right below Asia lows. Teach you how to do what? What are you talking about? Yeah, go step somewhere else, bro. Go away, sellers. The one time I'm bullish, it takes 3 hours. How to set limits after in a position. Just right click on your mouse and then do your limits. Wait, what do you mean? Who's at my front door, yo? On the prop firms you use, can you get paid in crypto? I have no idea. I don't deal in crypto, so never had to find out. Not too sure. Chat, if you haven't already, please thumb up the stream. Really appreciate it. It helps me grow. Lucid doesn't allow me to modify my orders once set. Yeah, you can, Jamaican baby. I'm using Lucid, so what are you talking about? The only thing is, look, let's go. For you guys who don't know how to use TradingView, please listen up, okay? I'm going to use a different chart so that you guys are not confused. Hold on. Let's use ES, for example, okay? When you come here and you want to go long, you're setting your limits, right? Let's say you want to go long here. This would be your stop loss. This is your TP. You can drag, adjust, do whatever you got to do. You can do the same thing if you don't want to use this. You can right click, do the same thing, hit sell, do your TP, do your stop loss, however you want, right? Let's assume you got filled on this position and you're in it. Understand that this order here, whichever one hits first, the stop loss or the TP, will cancel the other one. Okay, that's the whole point of this. I like to keep these when I'm going to sleep or something so that I'm already fully out. Everything's flattened on my end, okay? But when I'm in the Russell right now and I'm actively watching it and I'm monitoring it, I can cancel that bracket order. And what I can do is I can set 1 and 1 so I can have my partials. And then I can set my stop loss. Now, let's say my stop gets hit and I get stopped out of my trade. I have to go manually cancel these 2 orders. If I'm sleeping, then I'm cooked because there's a possibility the Russell pushes and hits these limits and, I enter a position that I didn't intend on getting into. So, but if you're actively watching, then you can sit here, that bracket, single orders like this. You have to make sure you flatten all and you're out of everything. Hope that helps and makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe I should have just planned everything at that hourly 9 EMA. It's like, is the squeeze worth the juice here? Is that the saying? You guys know what I'm trying to say. Is it worth it to hold for another, 10 points, be here for another hour? Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, but NQ is at previous weekly low. Obviously, a really big level here. Juice and the juicing. The juice and the juicing. All right, guys, I think I might just call it here. Pretty tired of sitting here watching this. I've been at my desk for way too damn long. So it's either going to be stop loss or, these TPs. Just leave it be. What you mean what? I've been here for 2.5 hours. You guys surely are bored of me, right? Like, what do you mean what? Finish the day with oh, come on, brother. I've been here since 9 in the morning. Tired. Oh god. Bro, okay. Listen, Jamaican baby, I appreciate you tuning in. You want me to stay here till 4? I need you to get back to futures trading. You gotta put options to the side. I need you to start trading. A deal is a deal. Get yourself an account. I'll stay. I can't even go eat lunch. Can't even do nothing. If he gets an account, then you'll get an account, and then that means I have to stay till London? Hell no. Bro, what do you mean you'll get an account by Friday? You don't need to wait till payday. I know you got the money, Jamaican baby. Don't be capping. Joke. Here I am saying capping on a live stream. 40 people. Sorry, guys. I'll behave. Hey, handshake theory. What's up? What up? What up? What up? Sorry, guys. I was reading a text. My bad. Chill. How was your trading day? Pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain. I mean, it's been very freaking slow, but really good. All right. Yeah, chat, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm freaking tired of this. Watch me hop off and then gonna start mooning, start pushing. Go, yeah, go do 10 push-ups. Do 20 actually. Get on COD later. Bro, what do you mean you still couldn't find me? Salma OGS. My username on everything. Right. Yo, chat. Be honest. Should I just close this out right now? You already took partials. Been in this for hours. No hold. I've literally been in this for 4 hours. Close it. I'm getting mixed signals here, guys. Finally. Okay, all right. I'll close out. Out. I mean, this is very measly. Not the kind of trade not how I wanted the trade to go, but I'll take it. We're very green on the day, guys. A lot of successful trades across the board. Took 3 trades, and all 3 were green. Done. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have been. It's been a pleasure. 2.5 hours. I closed it, bro. Look, I closed it, and now we're starting to move. That's great. Do you recommend trading on TradingView? Yeah, I like it. I mean, everything. I have a MacBook, so I can't trade directly on Ninja, or else I'd be trading there. But yeah, I like it. Until next time, Sin City. Next time is tomorrow. Yeah, you guys better be here tomorrow. I'm also gonna be on Ninja tomorrow from 11 to 12. So there. And yeah, guys, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Tomorrow, what time? Tomorrow I'm on Ninja, 11 to 12. Then I'm on stream here at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. here. I hope to see you guys all there. Good night. Take care. Bye, guys. Be safe.